He's going to spend today meeting with the Vietnamese president and talk about what a success story that is and what kind of insight he might be able to give to the region and how Vietnam views North Korea. They've had a huge rift between those two countries, even though Vietnam was one of the first to recognize North Korea in the 1950s when the peninsula actually divided. But since then, they've been a little separate, as Vietnam is very separate from China, too. We have a...
And as you talked about, when the president, he famously, when he walks into these rooms, he says, I'm going to read the room, I'm going to read my opponent, I'm going to determine what's possible and see where it goes from there. And that sends a lot of people into a tizzy. It's a wait-and-see moment right now.
Well, just think about the fact that they're not testing any missiles right now, and they haven't for the last 2 years since President Trump has been in office, which is pretty phenomenal. They're still building them, of course. It's hard to tell a country not to continue building their missiles to protect themselves.
Always.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Indeed. Talk to us about this. Is there a crisis and are Democrats denying it?
It doesn't matter.
Well, we've seen fencing work. Remember when the caravan came to...
Wait, just so you know, I thought we were on a first-name basis until now. But you did a great job on the special in San Antonio. But we have something else to talk about.
Tell us why you're here in New York.
We kicked them out because they were going to be too profitable. Real quick, are you concerned about your red state turning blue with all these Californians and New Yorkers going there? See how it goes. Governor, always great to see you.
Brian, good to see you.
And I'll see you on radio in a little while.
Sounds great.
Thank you,
Governor. Meanwhile, straight ahead, live pictures now out of Hanoi, where President Trump is about to arrive for his second summit with Kim Jong-un.
Good morning. Thank you.
Great response. You know, when you first saw this article, what went through your mind?
Well, I laughed, obviously, Pete. I thought, well, that's kind of ridiculous since when I was first cast as Superman and we first started doing the role, the internet was in its infancy and people were posting things. Somebody posted...
I hate to tell you, there would be no controversy. Do you agree?
Well, no, I don't think there'd be any controversy whatsoever.
Not at all.
No, I don't think at all. You know, when Henry Cavill was asked to play Superman, I remember a lot of questions coming in like, could a British guy play Superman? Does that feel weird? And I was like, he's Kryptonian. You know, it's not weird that a Brit would do that. And, you know, there was talk of Michael B. Jordan, who I know really well. Michael's a great guy.
I share your anger. We make everything about race, the color of someone's skin. I mean, if you go to the logical conclusion, should I be asking the question, can the Black Panther be played by a white guy? I mean, is that where we're going with all these conversations?
It doesn't make any sense. You know, and I want to quote, you know, it's even on my Twitter banner, is Martin Luther King Jr. You know, I have a dream that one day little children in this nation will be judged not by the color of their skin, but on the content of their character. But I don't think we should make everything about that at all. And sure, Black Panther could be white, green, orange, yellow, wouldn't bother me at all.
I just want a Superman that could have 2 full-time jobs as an Avenger and someone who fights crime and works as a reporter. Is that too much to ask? I don't care. Just get both done. Thanks, Dean Cain.
Kill me. Brian, just rip it open and show your S.
I just don't have time. We're up against a break. I was hoping to see it, you know. But no, that's the tattoo guy right there.